It's really a trick. He gets these people to box with him. They have no business boxing with him, and he's making millions and millions of dollars doing this way after his competitive career is over. He needs that money. That money has to keep coming in if you're going to live like this.
It's absolutely, he needs money.
You think he's going
Once
broke?
Again, come on. Fighters like that always go broke.
Because everything that he says is about money. There's nothing else. There's no values.
There's no doubt Joe Rogan openly challenged Floyd Mayweather, raising serious questions about the boxer's bold claims of controlling $42 million across 60 properties. Those attention-grabbing numbers have been disputed by several trusted insiders who say Floyd's loud financial claims don't reflect reality. While Mayweather portrays himself as the owner of a huge real estate empire, many believe that image has been carefully created. What appears to be endless wealth on the surface may actually be nothing more than exaggerated stories and empty claims.
Literally the greatest boxer of all time. Floyd was just boxing him up, which is what he does. So that's what's interesting is Floyd's making more money than anybody, and he's boxing people who have no chance of beating him. It doesn't even hurt his record. Also, money. He needs that money. That money has to keep coming in if you're going to live like this.
It's not that expensive though, but
He's only 46. But he does this with everything, man. He's got $1 million watches.
I don't think he buys every pair.
You think they give them to him?
Yeah, because then you get a video like that.
Right. That's smart.
And then you get Floyd's Air Force Ones given away for charity. That's a tax write-off. There's all sorts of things that goes into
Yeah, you
that.
got a good point. But those $1 million watches, they're not.
Over the years, Floyd changed from a fearless and exciting athlete into the character known as Money Mayweather. Joe Rogan explained that this transformation completely changed Floyd's mindset, as his love for the sport slowly gave way to chasing bigger paychecks. According to Rogan, the desire to dominate inside the ring was replaced by an obsession with making money. Along the way, Floyd also developed a habit of looking down on and dismissing the fighters he faced.
Pressure fighter, and he had a bunch of hand problems, to like Money Mayweather, start talking, just boxing people's faces off. No more hand problems, much more money.
Yeah, I love what he's doing too, beating up these YouTube guys.
It's great.
I love it.
It's so funny that these guys are willing to get beat up by him.
Well, I think they're all delusional.
And one of the reasons why people watch him fight is not because he's like Mike Tyson, just goes out and destroys people. They like watching him fight because they hate him. Because he talks so much shit, and he's like, look at my $1 million watch, look at my fucking jet, look at my house, look at this. He's like constantly showing you all these things that he has. Like he'll lay out watches in a hotel bed, like this is $1 million worth of watches. This watch goes for $2 million. And they're like, this is my small watch that I take sometimes, but when I'll show you, when I'll show up, I bring out the big boy, and it brings out this watch that's covered in diamonds. It's like $5 million.
Joe Rogan has made it clear that Floyd's legacy is connected more to his wealth than to his talent inside the ring. Although Mayweather is still one of the most famous fighters boxing has ever seen, Rogan believes his reputation today is centered mostly on money and image. Whenever the idea of Floyd competing in mixed martial arts is mentioned, Rogan quickly rejects it, saying Floyd would have no chance in that sport. Those remarks reflect the growing belief that Mayweather's greatness belongs only to boxing and that his skills would not carry over into another combat sport.
Give him everything they can get their greasy paws on, get him to fight Conor in an MMA fight.
You'd be screwed.
It's not just getting screwed. Like someone said it should be 1,000 to 1. That's not high enough. It's not high enough. If Conor McGregor was going to fight Floyd Mayweather in MMA, it is as close to 100% as anything ever gets ever. He's probably going to punch Conor in the face a couple of times. It's probably going to suck, but Conor's going to get a hold of him. And then he's going to be like a baby. And if that doesn't happen, he'll kick Floyd's legs out from under him. He'll kick his legs sideways. He'll kick them from the outside. He'll kick them from the inside. He'll stay way the way.
In another discussion, Joe Rogan highlighted just how much influence Floyd has in boxing by sharing a remarkable story where Mayweather supposedly had an official removed during a fight. Rogan said only someone with Floyd's level of power and influence could make something like that happen so easily. He explained that Mayweather's position at the top of boxing gives him authority that extends well beyond the ring. The story is another example of how Floyd's financial strength and celebrity status reach into almost every part of his professional career.
He said Floyd Mayweather hit him behind the head. So Floyd fired the referee in the middle of the bout. Floyd throws this punch, and he's 100% correct. The punch landed the side of the head. It's a right hook. It's a perfect punch. And the referee was saying, watch the back of the head. He's like, what the f are you talking about? And so he kicks the guy out, and they bring in a different referee who finishes the fight. It was...
Rogan believes Floyd's incredible drive comes from the environment where he was raised. Growing up around a father and uncle who lived for competition, Mayweather learned at an early age to chase perfection and never settle for second place. That mindset shaped him into the dominant champion fans watched during his best years. But the same strong determination that powered his success inside the ring now seems to influence his decisions outside it, affecting the way he pursues business deals, status, and financial success.
In boxing, in terms of like how often you get hit versus how often you hit the other guy, he's the best ever. The way him and his uncle and his father talk, I imagine they were always super competitive from the time they were young.
Yeah.
Like he grew up being super, like they're super competitive. They're competitive about talking. They're competitive about all kinds of things. So it's like that hive, like growing up with that all the time.
Floyd has made bold claims before, even saying he earns around $3 million every month and suggesting that his income is higher than billionaires like Bill Gates. Those statements may impress casual fans, but people familiar with the financial side of boxing know the reality is different. Earnings in the sport rely heavily on major events and pay-per-view sales rather than steady monthly income. Analysts and boxing insiders have repeatedly questioned Floyd's numbers, saying the math simply does not support the image he tries to present.
It's $1 billion a year. He makes more money than Jeff Bezos, Bill Gates, all of those guys. So I say all that to say this. The money that Canelo was looking for, they can easily come up with that money. Floyd Mayweather got it.
Well, listen, let me put it this way to you. If he makes what did he say, $300 million a month?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm 6'4" and 240, and I know I'm 5'8" and a half and 240. So there you go. There's no way. If he makes $3 million a month on his investments, that's a lot. $36 million a year. That's a lot. So I know guys that are worth, $500-600 million, plenty of them, and they don't make $36 million a year, let alone $300 million.
Floyd has never hidden the fact that money is at the center of his lifestyle and way of thinking. He often says he wants his children to follow his path, enter the same businesses, and learn how to build the kind of success he values. According to Floyd, everything he does is focused on creating long-term wealth for future generations of his family. Even so, that mindset has faced heavy criticism, with many saying his obsession with money sometimes outweighs values like humility and honesty.
My children are adults, and I told them no more handouts because I feel like I'm hurting my children just by I give them money, they go shopping, they put gas in their car, they party, they come back, I need money, I give them money, I buy them houses, I buy them cars. Told them, listen, if you guys go to school or you work in one of my businesses, then you can branch off, get your own business, and I'll put the money up to help you start a business, but I need you guys to take what I've already started and triple and double that, and then
Even with the huge paydays connected to his name, Floyd has continued to face claims that he still owes money to several people in the boxing world. One of the most well-known accusations came from rapper 50 Cent, who publicly claimed that Mayweather took advantage of him financially. According to 50, while Floyd was serving time in jail, he asked for help managing his promotional business. The rapper says he invested around $2 million to support those efforts, only to be ignored later after Floyd was released, acting as though no agreement had ever existed.
Home, there's the Let's Get Floyd Back in Pocket campaign that goes on, where, it's $300,000 chains being bought and buying the new Lamborghini and all these new things. And I'm sitting there going, yo, when you gonna give me the money?
Because you had already invested.
Right, like when you gonna give me your half of the money back. But I ain't trying to press him because he just got out of jail, right? So it's like, let him cool his heels before you.
Was that in the millions?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you sitting there big, and I'm like, yo, so when, but see, the fighters are an asset in themselves. They are that talent, regardlessly. So I'm looking at him going, so there ain't no pressure there, but I'm saying, when is he gonna say he wants, to give me the other half of it? Why I gotta ask you for it?
Right.
And then when
are we talking over $2 million?
It's about that.
Oh, okay.
At that point, it was, invested in.
All right.
So look, he goes, when he finally does bring up the actual the situation, he acted like he didn't know anything. Like, I didn't tell y'all to do that. I didn't tell you to do that.
Oh, man.
50 Cent didn't stop at just one accusation. He went even further, saying that many people close to Floyd actually have negative opinions about him. According to the rapper, Mayweather's obsession with money often outweighs personal values, creating problems in his relationships. He claims Floyd constantly shows off his wealth and status, which may look impressive, but makes it difficult for people to admire him for anything other than his achievements inside the ring.
The money's really gone.
Yeah, that's what you think. Is get the money, spend the money.
All that money.
Yeah, it's been 2 years.
So is it just his overhead is so high on a day-to-day, month-to-month? Like
I don't even want to talk about it. Like with the lifestyle, that money's gone. Trust me. Now it's like you call him, he'll be at your local hosting in a nightclub because you need that action right now.
Do you think he'll step back in the ring?
The disagreements over Floyd's finances don't end with 50 Cent. Logan Paul also claimed that he has not received the full payment from their exhibition fight, despite the event generating worldwide attention and millions of dollars. Logan says Floyd still hasn't paid the agreed amount. Situations like this strengthen the belief that Floyd puts money above everything else and that his constant focus on cash can sometimes create conflict and controversy in business dealings.
What? I want you to look up Tyson Fury, how many followers, and look up how many followers Logan Paul has.
Logan Paul, 56 million. Tyson Fury, 4 million.
So 50 compared to 4 something. I can fight a fighter right now, guarantee myself 35 million. Or me and Logan Paul can go out and entertain and have fun and make 100 million or more. So if you were me, you gotta look at 35 million for 12 rounds and 100 for...
Oscar De La Hoya has also shared his opinion, suggesting that Floyd's occasional returns to boxing are motivated by financial reasons. De La Hoya points out that even elite fighters can run into money problems if they spend without limits. Considering Floyd's luxurious lifestyle, including expensive cars, designer clothing, and private jets, De La Hoya's comments carry weight, suggesting that financial pressure may still play a role behind the glamorous image.
A real the crowd booing in the arena at the end. But in the middle of the second round, Floyd literally had the referee swapped out. He didn't like that the referee told him to stop hitting behind the head. Floyd is used to having the refs do whatever he wants, and he wasn't getting his way this time. It was so embarrassing. Floyd, you're 50 years old. You're a legend in the sport. I've stood up for you in countless interviews, including Shannon Sharp's podcast last week. But you have to stop embarrassing yourself with these exhibitions. I know life is hard. I know life is expensive. But come on, dude, put your legacy first. Nobody wants to remember you like this. And it gets worse. Your jeweler filed a lawsuit against you in Miami. And many are saying you're gonna have to sell off your assets. I hate seeing this happen.
Floyd often grabs headlines because of his extravagant spending habits. He is reported to own a watch worth $18 million and proudly says he owns many more, each valued at thousands of dollars. While these displays of wealth attract attention and fascinate fans, they also raise concerns about whether such spending is practical over the long term, even for someone with a fortune as large as Floyd's.
$1.8 million watch.
$1.8 million, dude?
You're the first to see it.
That's insane. That
1.8 is high. 18 life.
That happy birthday, champ.
That's how we doing.
1 point. That is sick, dude.
But you gotta show him when he say you.
Money green.
No,
Hold on. This watch was made specifically for the champ, Floyd Money Mayweather. 101 piece.
One of one.
The money team.
Can we see it on him?
Yes, sir.
That one of one.
$1.8 million.
It's a one of one. I love that.
Joe Rogan quickly described the fight between Floyd and Conor McGregor as nothing more than a money-making event. Even though Floyd had already retired from professional boxing, he returned for a huge $100 million payday, fitting the image of a fighter who constantly emphasizes wealth. The fight became another example of how he turns his fame into massive financial rewards.
Yeah,
Makes sense.
that's one thing.
Okay. What was one of them? The ability to box?
One of them was the ability to box. They said that wasn't an option. Boxing is dead. It's not possible. This and that.
Now, what does that feel like to you, knowing that Conor McGregor did it and fought Floyd Mayweather and made $100 million?
Yes, gentlemen, let's do this.
A bitch, nigga, that's that shit I don't like. Nah. Sneak designs, that's that shit I don't like.
Floyd has always been extremely confident and has never been shy about talking proudly about his accomplishments. He often claims that no other boxer can match what he has achieved. That confidence strengthens his public image and keeps people talking about him. At the same time, his constant comparisons with other fighters also attract criticism and skepticism, making him one of the sport's most divisive personalities.
You know, I don't think there's no boxer in history that has accomplished what I've accomplished. Not bragging or boasting, just speaking the truth. I take my hat off to a lot of legendary champions, you know, that paved the way for me to be where I'm at in the sport of boxing. But that was their era, and this is my era. I had a tremendous career. And we got young fighters that's on the rise, that's under our banner. The ultimate goal is to find the next Floyd Mayweather.
Floyd fought Logan Paul for the money, yet he openly criticized Mike Tyson for stepping into the ring against Jake Paul later in life. Fans and commentators quickly noticed the double standard, saying Floyd tries to control the discussion around profitable exhibition fights. It seems acceptable when it benefits him, but questionable when other fighters choose to do the same.
What is your reaction? When you're watching boxing for free, you can have millions and millions and millions of views. But when you're watching Floyd Mayweather, you have to pay. I think WWE is good for Logan, and Jake Paul, easy. At 48, too easy.
Mike Tyson has never hidden his feelings about Floyd either. He once admitted that he is not a fan of Mayweather, pointing out that even after retirement, Floyd constantly shows off his money and status. Floyd has always had a business-first mindset from the beginning. However, the ways he has built his fortune continue to raise ethical questions. From unpaid debts to exaggerated income claims, there are moments when his pursuit of success seems to place image and profit above honesty and integrity.
Mayweather is the most successful boxer in history with a 50-0 record, and one of the wealthiest athletes of all time with $1 billion in earnings. But I bet you didn't know it all started with a $750,000 bet on himself. Here's the wild story. In 2006, Floyd Mayweather was 10 years into his boxing career and earning over $5 million per fight. At the time, Mayweather was signed to Bob Arum's top-ranked boxing promotion, a partnership which saw Arum get 25% of Mayweather's fight purse. But Mayweather wanted more, and in 2006, he turned down $8 million to fight Antonio Margarita and said he deserved $20 million to fight Oscar De La Hoya. Arum wasn't happy and wouldn't pay up, so Mayweather paid the $750,000 exit fee in his contract to leave Top Rank. Mayweather then went on to promote his own fights, earning a percentage of every ticket, hot dog, and beer sold at the event, and most importantly, all pay-per-views sold. And just 1 year later in 2007, after leaving Top Rank, Mayweather made $25 million for his win against Oscar De La Hoya. Now that's what happened.
That wraps up today's video. Be sure to stay tuned for what's coming next.